The robbers stashed their bike behind a church.
But they speak to 3 youths, tell those youths not to touch a bike that was hidden around the back of the church.
There's a bike round the back of there, don't touch it.
They enter the shop, one suspect has a hand axe and the other one had a gun.
The first person come in quickly and put a hand on the back of the head.
I don't know what happened.
There's a short struggle with the shop assistant where the shop assistant tries to remove the axe from the grasp of the one holding it.
This CCTV shows Christian struggling to fight off his attackers. With an axe held to his head, he refused to give in until one of them pulled out a gun.
You take the axe, I'll shoot you.
At this point, the shop assistant is so scared he raises his hands and complies with their requests. And they basically take him round to the back of the till where they remove cigarettes from the display and steal cash from the till, including the tray that the cash was in.
Open the till.
There's a perception that crime only happens in the cities, in urban areas. Throughout the country, crime happens in rural areas, for instance, poaching. What we're seeing increasingly is organised gangs of criminals coming into our county from elsewhere, driving four-wheel drive vehicles and armed with high-powered rifles, taking our deer.
And one resource at the heart of Gloucestershire's work is here at the in-house forensic unit.
The forensic work we do within Gloucestershire is very varied. It's our mission to use forensic science in the fight against crime within Gloucestershire. We have a lot of forensic experts and a lot of technology at our disposal, which we use in hopefully gaining a conviction.
The figures seem to show that overall crime in Gloucestershire is falling. The challenge right now, though, is keeping that up when budgets are coming down.
I saw a man that was looking at our notice board on the church. And I said, can I help you at all?
Excuse me, are you all right?
Well, not really, no. I've just lost my wallet and my ticket and everything. I've got to get back to my unit in Ireland and I've got to get up to Manchester. I've got no train ticket, I've got no money, I've got nothing for food.
Despite his dishevelled appearance, the man claimed to have a connection to the military in Northern Ireland.
I've got to get back to my unit, otherwise I'm going to be on a charge.
Oh, you're a military man?
Well, I would try and help in any situation when people come.
You've lost your wallet?
My faith is very important to me. I've always been of that sort of nature, that if I could help in any situation, I would try and help.
And you've got to get from here?
From here to Manchester, yes, and then to Ireland.
I decided I would give him the money for the fare.
I think we can possibly help you. Come with me, I think I might be able to help.
To get him back to Northern Ireland, the Reverend gave Kurt £40 for a train ticket to Manchester Airport. But it was all part of an elaborate con that was only just beginning.
For 8 years, I was a police officer with one thing on my mind: to catch criminals and to force them to face justice. Today, there's been a few changes in my life. I swapped the police station for the television studio, and over the past 2 years, Crimewatch Roadshow helped bring more than 40 criminals to justice. This programme has worked with almost every police force in the UK to help stamp out the crimes that affect so many people's lives. Thanks to your calls, we've helped catch armed robbers, shoplifters, burglars and violent criminals, all of which just goes to show you can take the policeman out of the uniform, but you can't stop me catching criminals. I'm Rav Wilding, and this is Crimewatch Roadshow.
Later on that evening, my husband was checking online our bank account.
Did you draw £300 out your account today, the Tesco's account?
No. Why would I?
Well, somebody has. You better check your purse.
My card's gone. My card had gone.
But how does this scam work? How was Maureen's card and PIN number taken?
While I was talking to the chap, trying to explain directions to him, he looked over my shoulder a couple of times behind me. And I thought, what's he looking at? I turned round once and had a look. And I was aware there was a lady.
You showed me one spot?
Didn't think much of it at the time. then I thought afterwards, maybe he distracted me and she was the one that actually went round to the passenger side and got in the car. Because of the way I was stood, and I couldn't see inside the car, I didn't hear anybody open the door, I didn't hear the door close.
Just ask the people of Fleur-de-Lis in the Gwent Valleys. Last month, the Miners' Institute was the target.
The knock-on effect they've made for the groups that use it, it's devastating for them because they can't use it. It's something they have taken away.
We set up a group here, all ex-miners and miners' wives and widows, and it's proved to be really popular. Obviously the venue is crucial to our group continuing, and the ladies and men that come here like the fact that they meet in a miners' welfare hall. It's significant, obviously, and yeah, it's a great shame.
To combat metal theft, Gwent Police are staging special operations, and they've got the criminals in their sights.
Almost every day, Gwent Police are dealing with metal theft. Today, they've launched an operation at a scrapyard near Pontypool, where 2 suspected thieves are questioned as they try to pass on some stolen lead.
There's a fair bit of lead and it looks like it's come off a roof.
Both are taken into custody. Gwent Police are aware of the effect metal theft has on local communities. It's a crime they take very seriously.
Vans on the way now for those 2.
When we arrived here, there were a couple of people delivering scrap metal that looks as though it's been stolen. So they've been arrested. And obviously we've seized quite a large amount of scrap lead this morning.